Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Good day, Nedved. Hope you're doing well today. My name is JohnMegacycle. Another episode of Space Haven coming at you. Who's been messing with my chair? The ding-ding cats when I'm trying to get myself a little bit of shut-eye come in here and keep messing with my seating accoutrement. Alright, we got LG. Right, I forgot. The big G, the big chief. Yes. Welcome to another episode of Space Haven. Yeah, pull up a chair, grab yourself something to sip on. We'll have ourselves a delightful time. I titled this one, I realize that when I say I title something, I'm talking about the Twitch thing. Because when I get to YouTube and I put on the thumbnail, I'm like, what the crap did I call this thing? Weaponized Bolognium. That's what I called it, or whatever. But yeah, we found yet another ship. another full ship. Ready for the take. So it's funny because we could just say we're ready to move out the rest of the game, take this ship, customize it, and leave. But I'm not really super interested in doing that. So maybe we wrap up today the season for the station manager, station mode, whatever we want to call it. But yeah, that's another glorious, glorious haul of stuff. Absolutely. This has been a lot of fun, the station mode. We've talked about a lot of things. We've had a lot of folks pop in and out. We've had some folks that made their own mods. We had some folks that were looking at this game for the first time. We've had a lot of really interesting conversations throughout this whole thing. Oh, really? Yeah. I'm gonna guess I don't have to reach out to you. Yep. Sure, now I'll answer the phone. Why not? Really? So they're dead. There's nothing. The ship is dead. There's nothing. What are they gonna do with the energy cells? Nothing. I'm gonna trade you the energy cells because I'm gonna have it back. Here, I'll take the money. You are welcome for my kind gesture. Certainly. Y'all are gonna be dead in like 6 minutes. 6 seconds. I mean, I'm amazed there's anyone. So, like I said, they won't raid the ship. That's another pure derelict. New cargo thing has entered the thing. And it's somewhere in here. There you are. Hi. Mo money. Mo money, mo money, mo money. Is it a registered derelict? So it's still owned by the Slavers Guild. What if we hail and say, hey, do you want some help? The SGS Asthma? Sure, that makes sense. Another new cargo? Oh, God, someone's got to remind me to click that off. Okay. Negotiate, take a loan, buy slaves. Sell a crew member to slavery, offer, declare war. Negotiate, take loan. Okay, I can't even offer to help if I wanted to. Alright, goodbye. Environmental condition, low body temperature. Oh, I know why that happens, I think. I think what happens is people get on the ship. They don't need to put on the suit. Like, they're fine. Like, hey, this is fully pressurized. There's still oxygen production. Like, there's nothing we need to really do here. And then somebody pops a hole in the wall. And then all the air just gets funneled out of the stupid thing. Yeah. Are we even doing the trade? We are loading. Oh my God, look at all that scrap. I get why it happens. But there needs to be, I don't know the code, right? I haven't seen the code, but like from a practical perspective, I think what needs to happen is when the ship checks as to whether or not it's going to send out reinforcements or an assault or whatever, it really, really needs to say, how many people are on the ship? We have 12 people. Okay, I'm willing to send... Oh, they're rebuilding it? We're rebuilding it? Oh, this is hilarious. We're rebuilding the ship. And by hilarious, I mean I think it's just going to get shot in the face the second it's built. Okay. Now what do you want? Whoa. I don't think so. No, I'm not supporting slavers. I mean, this is a weird conversation that's going on. Okay, so you have another new shuttle? I can't finish a sentence around this place. You have 12 people on a ship. You have cut that in half. You need 6 to remain for operations and support. The other 6 can be, let's just say, expendable. That's not a word I like to use when it comes to human resources. But like, it's just like, we have 6 crew that you send 3 out to assault a craft. You can send 3 more as reinforcements. That's it. 6 people is the bare minimum you need to operate and do stuff. Maybe that's how that works. But yeah, that's what this turns into. Steffi, hello, friend. Man, I wish I could deconstruct shuttles and starfighters. You can't do anything with them. It's kind of wild. Another new car. John, shut off the thing. Ship unstable. Yeah, no. No one is allied with pirates, and no one is allied with the slavers. I'm assuming the slavers are coming here because we are neutral to them. We haven't declared war or anything. I mean, they're gonna show up. They show up. But I haven't been, like, courteous to them or anything. So when it ultimately comes down to everyone else is at war with them, I think they're like, oh, this station is safe. We can go hang out there. Nope. Ba 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 ba. No, you can't. Ba 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 ba. No, you can't. So here's the other fun fact. This is where their engine was. So it looks like they're actually giving it a go, trying to repair the ship. But like, where's the engine? They're still stuck here. So what I'm guessing is going to happen is if they successfully stabilize the ship, it'll read out that says, hey, the slaver ship is stabilized. And everyone is going to be like, roll up sleeves. Oh, no, you did not. Punch, 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 punch. Maybe we found an infinite money glitch. Okay, there's a few more pieces of hull to fix. And now, punch, punch, punch. Repair satisfaction 100%. Look at that. Okay, so that's how that's supposed to work. You can't warp into this area with a fudged up hull. So now what though? The ship is still unstable. I'm guessing everyone on the ship is just gonna die. They're just stuck in their own cocoon. There's nothing. I don't. It's a weird. So that's our ship, right? They ordered services, which we are dropping off. No crew. So we're not doing a medical thing. Relationships are weird. Not even in video games. That was a flat statement. You know what? Relationships are just weird. Relationships are just weird. That was the whole thing about that. That's all. That was full stop. End of sentence. I'm not going to dive into that any further. You ever tried to talk to a humans? They're so weird. Oh my gosh. Yeah, when I re-roll this character, whenever I'm done with it, it's going to be elf or dwarf or something. You're not going to... No one's ever going to see me again. I'll be doing live streams at the bottom of a mountain or something. Relationships are just bananas. I like saying that like I'm a 1950s cartoon character. A new derelict, the Canuck Corvette. Is it this guy? No, that's the Asthma. Where's the Knuckle Corvette? I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Broken leg, we're still doing that. That's full of bad nonsense that I don't want any part of. What were we just talking about? Oh yeah, relationships are bananas. That's the only way that could be said for anyone to take it seriously, is to say it as cartoony as possible. Chobin, welcome friend. Good day, good afternoon, good evening everyone. I am running on no sleep whatsoever. I messed up my back about 2 days ago. I don't know what I did, but it's very, very difficult to sleep. I'm thinking what I'm gonna buy is I'm gonna buy like a small like kiddie pool, like a pool for children, like a small pool, and I'm gonna fill it with like 3 inches of water. And I'm gonna put like long float device or whatever. That's about the length of your body in it, and I'm just gonna float, and that's all I'm gonna do. You want medical assistance? You're gonna pay me through the teeth for medical assistance? Sure. Why not? Y'all are dead. I don't know what's... I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no life support. They're all bleeding out, yeah. There's no food, there's no beds. There's a big pile of money right there on the floor I'm gonna get in about 10 minutes after y'all kick it. Oh. An assault? Oh. Yes? No? Yeah, okay. The shuttles they're just doing their best. Alright, the shuttles, they're just doing their best. I can't... Okay, what do you have? You have one crew. Okay, the LG. I'm gonna rename them. Rename them to like Dollar Bill, y'all. First name, Dollar. What's the last name for registration? Bill, y'all. All right. No, I don't take my job seriously either. Don't worry about it. Struggling engineer. Gosh, that name has been so perfect. I think every accident at the recycler has been struggling engineer. A struggling broke one of these and then went and broke the other one. You just can't make this stuff up. We named him struggling engineer because the user that pops in here is named struggling engineer. So that's their name, but it's just like, they just can't get it done. It's great. I feel a little bad about it. Also a cartoon character kind of a thing. It said press any key, but I can't find the any key. Oh, alright. Alright. I think you're more sleep deprived than I am. You know what I wouldn't mind to do? If they're about to die anyway. Faction has an enemy ship in the sector. Okay. They're gonna kick it real soon. Yeah. I was thinking, sell them all this slaver paraphernalia I straight up do not want, but I'm also too adamant. I don't like to throw resources away. It doesn't matter how menial the resources are, unless it is like garbage, and you literally cannot do anything with garbage. It's just filling up your inventory and you got to clean it out later with some logistics or whatever. Unless it's like exacting garbage, I don't like to throw stuff away. So even all this slaver stuff, I'm not going to get into slavery. I don't want it. I was hoping to make a little bit of a money on it. And the whole idea was we were going to sell the items to the slavers, fight the slavers, or the slavers are going to just bucket. They'll just die or whatever, and then we'll just get all the items back anyway. Okay, that's done. So so I think what's happening is even though the ship is still technically unstable, that's going to turn into butts in very short order. Just a big old pile of butts. All the butts. I'm very anxious for that. Anxious isn't the right word. Excited. We also have... We have about 40 storage spaces available right now. Oh my gosh. Not Cheek Mountain. Yes. I would go on a ride if the ride was called Cheek Mountain. Yes, I would. Oh gosh. Cheek Mountain. Okay, you know what? You get an A for the day. That made me chuckle a little harder than I thought that was going to. We're gonna move this over. That goes away. Tripsy! Hello, friend. Oh, Tripsy's actually live right now. Give him a shout. Shout out Tripsy. Oh, it's Trips Bro. It's Trips Bro. There we go. They're currently playing Minecraft, yeah. Yeah. Not anymore. Aw, well, check out Tripsy whenever they decide to go live. They're a good folk. I like them. I need to Google those mods. Mods. Minecraft mods or Factorio mods or what mods? What can I help with, friend? We need more storage. We need like 4 more recyclers. How much junk do I have? Oh my god. So much junk. Megacycle modded server. Oh, for micro. Oh! Yeah, so Fire and Ice is the main one that adds dragons. So be careful about that. Do not go near graveyards. And if you need to go to my base, it's northeast of spawn. You're welcome to it. You're welcome to it. But there's a graveyard in the way. Robots detected. This is still alive somehow. I don't honestly know how that's alive. A crap ton of wreckage we don't need. I think you just have to avoid them. That's all I did. I found where I wanted to set up, and I realized that there was madness in the way. The facility has run out of what? Fine, don't tell me. I don't care about that either. What's it talking about? Yeah, I don't know. I avoided it. I just went around. And I found the corner where they started. They, like, fly around you for, like, a minute? Half a minute, something? Stereotypical ghost noises, and then they start punching you in the face. And so I found where the corner was, and then I moved, I don't know, 100 squares away from that, and then I found my base. I don't know how to get rid of them. At a cursory glance, I didn't find any, like, spiritual or religious artifacts or anything that was, like, brandish your cross gun or whatever, and that's how you do it. Like, I didn't find anything. Move by crank, and those things approved you? Annoyed you. Whoops, the thing didn't scroll down far enough. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. Crank has been playing the mod pack probably the most, and Raymond. Crank and Raymond would probably know if you want to ping them up. Mine Colonies is fun. It's very much... Aw. That's sad to see. It's very much you just let the what is with this room? Alright, well, we're gonna check that out. It's literally one room that's now half a room. You set down like a starter package, I think it's called, and you can start with a base package that's like a Conestoga covered wagon style, or it can be a ship. And you deploy that, and then from there, people move in, and then you give them orders. And that's like the highest level I know. I've never played with it, but like from what people have told me, Eternal Vice President is very knowledgeable about that one. They would know a lot about it. I didn't select the right thing. There we go. Lyricin also has a base of that setup. I dock a little farther away. Yeah, I want to give myself all the advantage. But yeah, there's tons of resources online and in our community if there's anything. Oh! This was Crawler. Now it's these ding-dongs. So there was an invasion. Holy crap! Dude, when it said plasma was like 10 more damage or whatever, that was not okay. Okay. Okay, I'm confused as to how that works so well, because in the spec sheet it did not sound like plasma was that great. Jeepers creepers. Yeah. That was it. Look at all this pile. I think what happens is a derelict is generated. Oh, somebody needed this, didn't they? They're gone. There's no one here. Oh, I can do the trade now. Hey. Yes, new trade. You want literally everything. Okay, premium markup. They have money, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's all your slaver stuff. Here's a bunch of slaver stuff. I look and support while I do stuff. Sounds good, man. Sorry it wasn't a cleaner transition to get into some of those mods. Yeah, they can be quite a bit complex for sure. Oh, you can't take all these things I'm trying to sell you. That's a shame. I'll take all your money. What am I making, like $5,000 dues? Awesome. What can I... what's worth 200 monies? Here's a plastics. Cool. Dude, I'm gonna I'm gonna have it all in a second here. Select all, thank you. New salvage, we've already done that. We've already done this. I'll take... No, I don't want that. I want the junk. Just want the junk. There it is. There's the guy. That's what I wanted more. Fester corpses. Oh my gosh. There's just so much good. So much good. Alright, so I've been talking about the weather a little bit because it's something that'll impact the stream and what's going on, and depending on how severe it is, it might very much impact my life, right? Not to be crass or rude, but I like to be direct to the point. I'm very pragmatic as a person. So what's going to happen is right now it's about 8 o'clock my time in the AMs. These storms that are supposed to come through our neck of the woods today are going to be here around 2 p.m., around 3 p.m. That's about where the action is about to start. So we're going to keep an eye on that. What we're going to ultimately do is, like, there's probably going to be some times I'm just going to be, like, quiet so I can just pay attention to the weather and everything. What's ultimately going to happen is I've already done all the prep work. We're already socked away. If I need to vacate my home, that's something I could do. Get the cats in carriers. Maybe I take, like, a 4-minute shower, just get cleaned up real quick, change my socks, get on my way, right? That kind of a thing. And then I vacate, right? Real easy. But just keeping, I always like to set expectations, right? That's what I'd say. I like to set expectations. So when it comes down to that, that's what's going to happen. What is going on over there? You're raiding a derelict? Man, it's your ship, and it's your crew. I don't care. Just wowzers. Oh, now you're here for top class medical care? The heck yes, you are. Yeah. Money, 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 money. Okay. Be safe, Mr. Megacycle. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. So yeah, my stance isn't give me them thoughts and prayers. That's not it. It's I like to provide what I like to see as like a service. I like to entertain. This is something that benefits me, and if folks like to hang out, then this benefits them as well. And the real crux of the matter is, I don't know, maybe somebody like really likes to hang out. Like this is maybe like their morning or something. I don't know. But if that's the case, and I'm going to interrupt that, I want to make sure it's clear. I like hang out. Cobalt. I am a favorite potato. Quite. The blood lily. This is the 4th blood lily. No, I knew what you meant. How did this ship make it past the thing? That was a clean cut. Aliens detected. They are raiding the slavers. No one likes the slavers. Oh no, this became a problem. This became slightly more of a problem than it was several seconds ago. I was looking forward to the ship because it seemed like there was a lot of hull and structural stuff in there. I was genuinely kind of looking forward to it, but I don't think that's going to happen now. The slavers have not determined that Badness Manus is there. This is... I don't know what's going on in this ship, and I don't need to really know. I also low-key kind of want all my stuff back. I'm that kind of a jerk. The Estero prototype? It's less of a prototype if you use the exact same ship design as everybody else, but let's not worry about that too much. I have 400 ice. Ice and Energium. Oh my god. Those things just gots to go. Do you need any blocks? Soft blocks, energy block. I could use more tech blocks. Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 8 for 15. Super blocks? Energy cells. I've been buying energy cells in steel because I can't be bothered. Yes. And you sell them at a discount. No worries, Hat. I was able to check a bit of your stream before I popped on. How was your stream today? You might not be able to hear me. Because I think you're still streaming. Because I think you're still streaming. You get one of these things. Hydrate and all that. Oh. There we go. Easy. Easy, cheesy, squeezy. And then probably some third thing. Let's see. Energy cells? Yeah. Do I need food? I can't tell if this is probably from us getting a huge windfall on that ship. That's probably what this is all about. Yeah, okay. We'll do some trades. We got that. We pop that. That's investigating this up here for a bunch. What is on you? Okay, so civilians don't hate slavers. I thought slavers were pretty universally hated. It looks like the military alliance hates the slavers, and maybe the New Haven. We haven't seen New Haven really around. Got any fine specimens on board? You're dying to oxygen deprivation. How about you not worry about what I got on my ship? How much money do we have? $250,000. Look at that. Nice. Oh man. Yeah, just about $250,000. That's excellent. Oh gosh, they're really involved over here. Is that the whole crew? No. Okay. I was like, if that's the whole ship and it's gone, so all those people just disappeared? That's what happens. That's also can be what happens. Okay. You got a bunch of people on, so now they just lost like nine crew. Right? Dude, that's whack. they all get fired up and they get they get on the ship and then boof, it's gone now. Congratulations, idiot. He's gone now. I didn't notice if they warped anywhere. Like, did they warp to my ship? Did they maybe just warp home or something? Is it 9 lives lost? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 haulers? Dude, exterminatus. That's what we're... Hold on. That's what we're doing. That's exactly... We're just gonna exterminatus the stupid thing. Rocket turret. Requires rockets. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's start with 2. We also need a combat thing. Cosmic Turtle, salutations, friends and foes. A wise person said that once. Weapons console there. Do you know why it's called a weapons console? Because you gotta console your weapons, right? I didn't want to blow up that ship. It's okay. Hey. It's okay. It's okay, rocket launcher. It's alright, okay? I'm a registered weaponologist and weaponomist. Don't worry about it. It's okay. You have to console the weapons panel. Devil, hello, friend. Hope you're doing well today. Drop an alert whilst I try to sleep. Please do. Please do. Also, I hope you're staying hydrated. It's also really, really important for good sleep, care, health. I'm out of tech blocks. More words. Just keep throwing words. I thought I was buying tech blocks. I am buying tech blocks, okay. Psychiatricians for weapons. I have no idea. All I know is you gotta cuddle the ammo. You gotta make sure that it's like, no, it's not your fault. Yeah, they were the bad guys. Yeah, it's okay. Ammo therapy, yes. Priv, welcome to the stream. Hello. Hello, everybody. I don't know why, but I can't wake up before 3 regardless whether I sleep at 6 at night or 10 in the evening. Oh, wow. Billy Bullet could never do wrong. Oh, big stretch. Ugh. Alright, we got an ad break in about 20 seconds, folks. You know the deal. Get up, go bathroom, get up, stretch. You know the drill. Whole thing, the whole thing. Alright, open up attack systems and power control view. I'm gonna wait for... We'll wait till after the outbreak. I want this built. I don't know what we're waiting on. So they either don't have the items anymore, or whoever was responsible for loading the thing died? Or maybe all their crew was on my ship. That could have been a thing. We'll give it another minute. I want those tech blocks. Iris, inhaled toxic fumes. What the heck happened in here? Hazardous gases. That's not a nice thing to call somebody. What? You're hazardous asses. That's technically where that works. I think it'll just normalize after a minute? Yeah, okay. So an accident happened, it kicked up a bunch of bad nonsense, and then. Okay, that's all makes sense. Good gravy. That's real good gravy. Okay. I don't know how I'm they're still fighting? Are you serious? Yeah, we're in the late game to a point that now we're in a very curious stalemate where I feel like nothing honestly can be done. Hello? What do you have on you? Nothing. We're here to pick up a bunch more crew. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for the stream streak. Gosh, that's hard to say. Thank you, Cosmic Turtle. Really appreciate it. All the support and everything, I really appreciate it. I really do. Not it. That's not it. The blood lily we knew about. Situation was... Oh, I called someone a gas once, but he responded with a solid no. Situation was pretty fluid, though. Now you gotta get plasma in there. Isn't that the fourth state of matter? No. Somebody asked what's a matter, and then I said solid joke or something. Yeah, we can figure that out. Is this trade just not gonna happen? Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, I think the 8 or 9 crew members were on aboard the USS Party Time, or whatever we've called our ship. What's the name of our ship? Oh, the MEG Tempest. What's the matter, baby? Solid. Okay. Nope, I'm still waiting on this to get built. I want to try to figure out rocketry. I think because of my playstyle, I stuck to more batteries and solar power and energy weapons. Yeah, so I think it's been a while since I've actually messed with rockets. We'll see what's going on here. I asked Einstein if that would be a fourth state, but he responded in Dutch as a Bose-Einstein. Excellent. Okay. We have rockets. Arm the turrets. Why? Okay. They just die immediately. What are you guys doing? We don't have enough explosive ammunition. Okay, I gotta schedule that up. I thought I had that on the make, but maybe I didn't. I would assume it's a chemical refinery? Hey, I'd be correct. If less than 5. We don't have steel automagic. I still have not produced any more steel. Look at this room. Holy crap, are they actually gonna win? They must have a stupid amount of armor. There's no way one of my people could get hit and they're dead. There's so many people on that boat. Okay, is it free? Weapons clear? Nope, there's somebody else on that thing. Zero goes, I have to go get a matter baby. What's the matter, baby? Nothing. What's the matter with you? Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, it's basically up, dog. What's up, dog? Nothing. What's up with you? Of course, that's one joke I can't really pick on because in the popular times, my generation was all, "What's up? What up? What's up?" That. So I can't, in good faith, pick on a lot of jokes that come around. It's like, you know, a thing. There are so many people. I'm going to annihilate this and kill everyone inside the moment these ships leave or whatever. I can't even. Oh, I wanted to shoot this and blow this open. And what time is it? Sleepy time? Sleepy time for Team 2? Just for giggles. Yeah? Just for giggles? Just for giggles. Hi, I'm Johnny Giggles, maker and founder of Just for Giggles. You need you a chuckle? Come on down, Just for Giggles. And if you're into something a little more serious, our sister store, F Around and Find Out. I remember when houses were affordable. Yeah, I'm well past the age of, why is there sugar in everything? And also, I remember when this is all forest. Yeah, I'm well into that prime. Okay. So this is just for funsies. I want you to settle up. Like here. Yeah, so you'll deploy here. Bahi, welcome, friend. Now that we named you a crew member, I can't possibly screw up your name. Isn't that great? Play already. We're here. And just let them have it. Okay. Oh, the plasma shotgun has a splash. No, Zenny. Okay. Alright, I want you to go over there. And I want you to go right there. And I want you to go right there. And I want you to go over there. Just like spread out a little bit, give us a little bit of crossfire. Wow, the plasma's good. Do they not want to come? Okay, they don't want to come out? I'll come to them, that's fine. Nedved and Nico can lead the charge. Zenny, I want you to pop up in this door. Okay. I don't know if there's anything back here. Also, why ain't y'all firing? The door is shut? Get out of this. Okay. Pistol, corpse, item I don't care about. Go talk to them. Okay. Okay, run like hell. Run. Can't really run. Please help. Thank you. Can I just... Hey, I know... I know you're strapped to the wall, your entrails are not on the wall, and you're hemorrhaging whatever androids have for bodily fluids, but can I bother you enough to dismiss a crew member right now? How unhinged is that? How absolutely unhinged is that conversation? Hey, no. I know you're dying. Can we wrap up some administrative stuff at home? On my base, not yours? Okay, is it just goodbye? Oh, we just... I picked them up and put them in the ship? No, Nico, you stay there. Oh my god. You pick them up. Actually, give them some oxygen? Give them some oxygen. Okay. Now you pick them up. And now you put them on the ship. Okay. We might actually make some progress on this whole thing. We saved. If we don't get anywhere, that's fine. Okay, now they both have oxygen. You're gonna... I need Zenly back out. Oh, no, Zenly got punched a bunch. Zenly was a member of the Punch a Bunch crew. You can undraft. This is who? The USS Iola? I need the Trips Bro. The Trips Bro is busy. Where's the Heart of Gold? Yep. Heart of Gold. Right there, thanks. Okay. Who has the biggest blaster? Nico. Nico has the biggest kabang banger. So you're gonna... Okay. You're gonna stand right there. This is where the breaching charge would actually come in handy. Okay. Is there a ship here yet? Okay. Is that... Are you coming? You're not going anywhere. Why, game? Come over here. I need you. Okay, now it is. The Stalkinator. Okay, now, where is the Iola? Nope. I don't know if the Iola is taking the members of the ship back to their own ship. Like, I don't know what's really going on about some of this. That is still alive? Crazy. Okay, that's clear, that's clear. Okay, we're dropping off. We dropped off Evie at their own ship. That's fine. I wasn't sure how it works. If it was like we got the person, we've rescued them, money or something. I don't really know how this works. Pick him up, pick him up, pick him up. Oh my god, put him in the thing. Just put him in the thing. Utarunku, welcome, friend. Hey, it has been a while. I hope you're doing all right, friend. Yeah. Hope you're sleeping well. Hope your health is good. You're defeating all of your enemies and completing all your worldly mandates and feeling fulfilled and punching bad guys in the face or something. I don't know. This is a great way to level up gun skill because I can't get in there. Okay, get Narcy and put Narcy in the thing. Back it up. Back it up. Yeah. Did you see that? It all just popped in. That all just way more dudes. That's freaking crazy. Okay, Nedved, come out. Nope. I know what just happened. I'm gonna undraft you. Nedved over here. Okay. Now, I need the USS Iola. You. Moved up a few time zones, so I'm not usually up when you're on. Oh, okay. Well, I hope the move went well. That can be really exciting. Yeah. I'm just gonna give you a different spawn area entirely. Okay, Nedved has a scope. We're nonstop shooting dudes that are just passing by. Like, I can't get in there. Put me in, coach. You're not a good combatant type. Struggling. You're a very good engineer. But I can't put you in, coach. Your gun jutsu is not stonk. The second we can stop firing for like half a second, I'd love to get in there. Let me in there. Gunjutsu. Yeah, there was a movie. I'm gonna take like a 6-second break and talk about a movie I really like. It's called Equilibrium. You might not have heard of Equilibrium because it came out about the same time as The Matrix, and The Matrix was massive at the time. Effectively, the superhuman, supernatural fighting style of the Matrix is because Neo is able to understand, A, that they're in a Matrix, and B, like, they've got the power of the imagination, and they can bounce around. It's like, wah, 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 I'm running up a building, now I am a building, I'm hitting you in the face of the building. Equilibrium was different, and their quote-unquote superhuman fighting style was effectively karate with guns. The Grammaton clerics had weapons called the gunkatas, and effectively it was these warriors studied every gun battle from the beginning of guns to now, and it's in the future. There is a statistical mathematical probability of how you handle yourself as the attacker or the defender in a gunfight to score the maximum amount of critical hits with accepting the minimum amount of damage. And it was really interesting. Like that was like the thing. It's like, I like the whole idea of like, because magic is friendship and friendship is power, and that's how we defeated Sephiroth or whatever. But it was actually kind of neat because like they tried something different. It's like, humans are capable of this. This is just math. And I was like, that's a cool way to spin it. So anyway, whenever I talk to my friends about it, gunjutsu with emotions is equilibrium. I love the crap out of that movie. Okay, yep. Nope. There's now 3 more dudes. Okay. Nedved has right now the highest health and the highest energy, so that's why they're our explorer type. How? Curving bullets was was that Bulletproof Monk? Or something. I don't remember what that movie. Yeah. Friendship is magic and magic is heresy. Wanted. Okay, yeah, I remember that one. So wild. Okay, this might be a straight up lost cause. I mean, obviously. We're gonna get in, we're gonna get oxygen, we're gonna kick out. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the one. There wasn't any more bodies, right? We got all the bodies. I don't care about either of those items. Back it up. Back it up. Pew. Pachow. Kapow. Putty pachow. Skirtabadow. Look at this. There's hot and cold running bad guys. Somebody let the bad guy faucet in the kitchen on too long. Bullets do curve very slowly. Yeah, that's fair. Are we actually getting some traction right now? Oh god, hat run. Okay. Plasma shotguns is dangerous. Nico, you lead. Plasma shotguns is dangerous. Oh my god, I think we might be getting somewhere here. Okay. In. No, Amber! I had a jaunty backstory for them and everything. They were the little colonists that really wanted to help, but they couldn't help. Okay, Hat, go get Luna. Actually, you know what? Put Luna down. No, put Luna down. I think we're about to clear this. Like, straight up clear this. Okay. So Nico's gonna go rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. I need another ship. I cannot believe we're gonna get this done. I need the shuttle. I need you to dock over there. Can you shoot this thing? Is there no more baddies? Okay, hi. Please help! Help. Tiffany? Tiffany? I mean, whatever, I don't care. Just... Fanny means different things in different cultures. I think that's funny. The physics behind how to make a 500-yard snipe is interesting. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. There's a reason why snipers have spotters. We are going to be the savior of the Android Collective up in this business. So now I feel like we've taken care of the whole we get a ship for free thing. I think we've paid back our we got a ship for free thing if I'm the savior of the Android Collective. Is that it? And there's a captain here. You're okay. Hat, blast him. Yeah. Blam blam. Get in there. Blast him. Yeah. One or two more? One more? Business. At pure business. Look at that. Your last name is Fatal. Are you sure? You might want a different house name. You might of the house Fatal. You might want a different house name. I don't want to ask them what happened. I know what happened. Talk for a long time. I don't want to return to them. No, I don't want to leave you hanging either. I hate this decision. Sure, I could use a third shift. You actually have a lot of potential, which is a good thing. Thanks for not leaving me hanging. If anyone wants to be a character in this game, we have a new Ophir, O-F-I-R. I'm pronouncing it as Ophir. Oh, maybe it's offer. Like, we're gonna off a guy. Well, actually, their weaponry is crap, so never mind. If anyone, if you haven't been a character in the game yet, we'll add you. Spend the channel points. Do the thing. I don't know what else is combat. Is this combat? That looks like combat. That combat? I think we're done. I don't know what else there is to do here. Yeah, they're all knocked out. Let's start getting... Oh, are you someone to talk to? You're someone to talk to also. Okay, let's get some folks put on shuttles, and let's get these shuttles moving. Is there a mission objective from the Android Collective? I doubt it. Yeah. This was all charity work, and that's okay. I don't need to be made... I don't need to make money for every good deed I'm trying to accomplish. That's fine. Please help. Yes, I will. I would love it if somebody was shouting, and it's like... we're on like the last guy. We're on like the last guy. Let's make up a name. Jeff. And someone else shouts, who's still also like getting helped up. Don't help that guy. Don't help him. He's an absolute jerk. No, we all hate him. Leave him there. It's just like, oh. You want to join us? They don't like you. My ass is dragging. You're welcome. Well, I'll get you signed up in a second here. Okay. Goodbye. So, we have... Who was it? Ophir is... A nice face. You're gonna be player purple because that's the color of the shift. You are... My ass is... Reagan. Done. You got it. You got it, friend. Okay. Get him on the boat. Nedved, pick up them. Put him on the boat. Hat, are you holding somebody? I don't know if you're holding somebody. Pick. Wait. Plasma rifle. I think you're holding somebody? I can't tell. Yes, Hat is holding somebody. Just go. Just go. Yeah. Okay. Nico. Off the boat. No! Oh, God. I want to click on Nico, and I click on the ship instead. Okay, you know what? No, I want you to dock here. Go back in. Combat still hasn't resolved, so that's something that's kind of bugging me, but whatever. Okay. Nedved, come back out. We'd come back out. We'll work on training my ass's dragon, but right now my ass is exhausted, so we're gonna let them just sit in the boot for a while. I don't want to pick up the corpse, and I don't need the plasma rifle. I don't need a corpse. Get them. Get them. Oh my god. Please, please, my guy. Time is kind of critical while I'm trying to get this done here. Yeah, come on up. Okay, Hat, put them in. Okay, now Hat, come back out. Hat, come with me. You undraft. Okay, so that's one of our crew and two of their crew. Nedved in the thing. Nico in the thing. Hat, go get Frank. This is actually incredibly successful for the Android Collective to get all their people back, and all I'm really asking... Oh, it is derelicted. Explored 100%. There are still enemy... There are still enemies present. I don't have a ship available right now, so we're gonna have to just kind of make do for a second here. Okay. Nedved, come out. Hat is gonna put the person in. Drop. No drop. Okay, I think you know what I want you to do. You did it. Fantastic. This. Slap it on the ass. Get it out of here. You're done. Okay. I need a ship. Where's the USS Iola? The Iola has 3 crew going home. It must be the Trips Bro. Nope, it must be the Heart of Gold, which I don't know where that guy is either. You are... doing a thing I don't know what you're doing. Okay, well, it's my ship. I'm taking it back. Good chat. I don't know what's going on. Moving on. Moving on with my life. I need you to dock right there, please. Thank you. Okay, now the boys can come home. That was actually a pretty successful mission, but everything I've said before, I stand by it. You talk about how you must make it rhyme. Do expect that you could do it in time. Oh. We could try. Oh, Madeline Clara. Okay, maybe that's what we're missing? More soul? Unless this is all repopulated with dip craps. Alien hive core remains is actually pretty awesome. Hive core is required for some research. Did I not make it this far? Oh! I guess I didn't. Alright, Nico. Where's Nico? Hey. You do not enter the room. Thank you. Now you're gonna kill everybody. Get all Rudy Tooty point and shooty, and this is how we lose crew. Okay. Was that it? Pick up. Oh my god, there's so much. And there's also Liberty. Okay. Hi, you. Get moving. Put him in the thing. Thank you. Go rescue Liberty. I don't know why you can't pick up this person. Operate? What? I don't know what's happening there. Okay, can you pick them up now? Pick up. Oh, maybe they were bound or something? Unsure. Where is Nico? Hi, little man. Come back down here. We got way more gun having to do. That was annoying. That was okay. Now, see, the problem is you just undraft and you dump somebody on the floor. Maybe the Android Collective will come do a thing? But that was a haul. There should be bodies and stuff. Hold on. So 1 hive core, 2 hauler corpses, 13 crawler corpses. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Yeah, I wish this was one step further. I wish it was like, you can take the android corpses back to the ship that they came from. Let them be, however their culture wants to handle that, let them handle that, right? But that was very successful. What did we rescue, like 9 people? Yeah, the spec sheet kind of lies. The plasma stuff is absolutely where it's at. I don't know if I'm in love with the plasma scatter gun though. I don't know if I'm feeling that. In close quarters, which seems to be 90% of the combat, it's crazy. Good day, Katiana. Hope you're doing well today. I think it's been a while since I gave you a shout. I'm trying to balance how many times I give people shout-outs without being super annoying. But there's a lot of really great people that I've met, and I want to make sure that, you know, Katiana's one of them. They've been playing Imposter Syndrome, which is a Minecraft mod pack. Very, very cool. Yeah. I wonder if people see this stuff on YouTube and they're like, he just doesn't shut up. I can't follow these people. You didn't give me like a link. You say there's a link. Where's the link, Jan? You know. Because this is after the fact, right? So, what happened? If I could rename a machine, I would rename this energy refinery like Accidental Spaghetti Sauce or something, because it just explodes constantly. New mission available. Give medical assistance. Yeah, sure. That's a lot of kashish. Oh no, look at the inside of this. It is thick with madness. Dude, this is the one time... Oh, look at all that! This is all the stuff they bought but they can't use. And half of this crap is the stuff I sold them. The alien enzymes, the slave collar, the CSP, yeah. The military is here? The military's training. You know what? I bet you what happens is after the ship is disabled, the military is like, well, we bonked him on the head real good. I guess we don't have to worry about anything else. That's absolutely wild, the order of operations of a game. Cannot explain it. Cannot explain it. Are we actually done ore processing things? Wowee. Wowee. Sector crowded. Yeah, there's okay, well there's room now. The problem is this slaver ship can't leave, so I'm waiting them to waiting for them to starve out, I guess. The Astero prototype, yep. This can leave, this can leave. That, I want to stick around for another 5 minutes exactly. But I have 2 different time systems. It had something to do what I thought was 4, but it was 1400. Yeah, that's normally called military time here. Is the 0000 or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, whenever I talk with folks, I always make it very clear I'm talking about my time. And what's neat is there's a lot of websites and tools that have everything broken down. So even in Discord now, they've finally added a command. It's called @time, and you state the time you are talking about. Train time in Europe, yeah, 24-hour clock, yeah, exactly. You do @time, and you type out your time. Then everyone else sees it in their time zone. So you don't have to do any converting. We used to use websites. There was a website like, what time is it now for? And you punch in your time, and you're like, I also want to know the time for Chicago, Arizona, Santa Fe, London, whatever, like wherever you want. And that's how that worked. Good day, Papu. I did not see the pictures. I will look right now. It was crazy busy yesterday. Oh, wow. Now that is some work. I like the color. It's like a yellowish, tan-ish. I like that. It's calm. That's a good calm color. That's way better than just like matte white or something. That looks really good. Oh yeah, I used it when I first asked about the program when I joined. Yeah. the main task of running any community is ensuring everyone is talking the same. And I'm not saying language specifically, but like we're all understanding each other, right? We've got to make sure that the terms and words we use are understandable by everybody. So time is one of those things. It's a real pain in the rump, but thankfully there's like, you know, there's tools and methods to do it. But anytime when somebody says like, hey, is anyone up to game at 5? 5 what? 5 minutes? 5 hours from now? 5 p.m.? 5 a.m.? You know, so being succinct and direct immediately saves a lot of that fluff. K. K is what in Spanish? 90 more items. Sweet. Brisket. 5 girth units. Sure. Oh, man. Yeah, looks like still in about 5-6 hours is when we're gonna get socked here. I'm trying to pay attention to that. Grammar's a thing, commas and punctuation are a thing, everything's a thing, right? Like, it's really important where you put a comma. Where a pause, where you've placed a pause can be the difference between... Yeah. Who's the subject verb, right? Gave up on fishing planet, took too much work to level up. Yeah. It's definitely one of those games that you gotta really love the vibe and everything for like what it is 100%, or it's just too grindy, I think. The One-Eyed Wolf. Actually, I haven't looked at any of our supplies in a while because I've just been raiding and raiding and raiding and raiding. Do you have anything I want? We have so much food and so much mouch to meat. Monster meat's another fun word to say. Mouch to meat. Electronics, energy cells. I will be buying this. We're going through energy cells at a pace. I'm not making any of this stuff myself. Yeah, pick that up. Yeah, awesome. Good trades, good trades. Good hustle, team. Osmo Forge. We have builders, don't we? Craft, craft, craft. Oh, we're missing a miner. Okay. All the things are mad. Everything is mad, and it's our job to determine what part of it is mad. But everything is mad. That's the name, the new name of the new game I'm going to work on right after this. Everything's angry, and you have to figure out why. You're mad at me and I haven't punched you. Does that mean I should be punching you? I don't even know what's going on. Spanish uses 2 colors. When you intentionally write something wrong, you place a star in front of it, and it must be red. Wait. This sounds like some great way to interface with a database by deleting the entire database. That's what this sounds like. Select star from... Did you notice the delete before the select star? No. Did you notice the parentheses? No. Alright, well. Let's just start fresh. Drop, table, table. Done. Move on. We're tired of being a company. I wonder if any organization has done that willingly. We're hosed. We're gonna go bankrupt. We can't make any money. We're just gonna drop the database, and we're done. Do you have backups? Nope. We're done playing the game. Let me guess, more medical assistance. I don't know where you're getting this stuff from, but very clearly it has to be generated. There's no food, there's no air. The air is thick with gross. They can't spend any of their material. They're just... I don't know if they'll die. Now this has become, before it was an observation, and now this has become a scientific double-blind study. They don't know I'm observing them for the reasons I'm observing them. Actually, this study could be triple-blind because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I'm the one doing the test. Triple-blind, a triple-blind study. Yeah, I don't... Honestly, like, opening up a window would be really, really smart right now. Hold on to something, like hook yourself to some railing or something. Open a window for a couple seconds, just get all the yuck out and then start over. Honestly, if I was in that situation, I would seriously start thinking about it. You know how this room is gross and really, really cold? Well, we can take care of the gross. Whoosh. It's there, it's out there now. Yeah, super fun site, yeah, no crap. It's an outside problem now. Okay, well, I still want to try this rocket launcher, so the next derelict that shows up, we're just going to have at. We're going to see what we can do about that. We're just going to give it the business. The full brisket. How's our storage situation? I turned around for 10 seconds and we've almost filled up 2 more storage things. Oh my word. It's crazy. It's all crazy. Can you get this out of here and mine that? New cargo shuttle, fantastic. Hi. I remembered this time, look at that. One of them learning type machines. One-Eyed Wolf, the Nighthawk 2, now with more butter or something, I don't know. Hi, what do you have? Infra route. At a discount? Sure. At a discount? Sure. Medical. I could tap that down a little bit. Hi. No, it's a markup. I don't want that. We have almost 300,000. Oh, okay, great. We have almost 300,000 monies. I would love to see some long-term projects in this game. Maybe infinite research is maybe the way I'm thinking about it, like with Factorio and other games. After you beat the game, after you research everything, defeated all the baddies, you set up artillery everywhere, you can still keep spending resources to boost your industrial processes. It's called infinite research, right? Just plus 5% productivity and blah, blah, blah. Plus 5% this, plus 5% that. And 5% might not sound like a lot. It adds up. You get a couple of those researches done. Yeah, it really can add up and adds a lot more extensibility to the game. Again, not to say that I need it, but I think there's a lot of possibility. The normal phrase for this is like, the game's got good bones. And that usually can be taken as, you know, it could be taken as an insult. If someone's like, oh, the game's not good, but it's got a good structure. This game is good. I do like it. If I didn't like it, I would not be playing it a third time. But yeah, I really like what we got going on here. It's still unstable. So I think what happens is the NPCs just straight up have a ton of armor and do not need to eat or sleep or anything. There's no way this is still in one piece. I mean, it is. Never be afraid, be a poppy in a field of daffodils. Like, this conversation went weird with that one extra P I removed. Good day, Crank. Hope you're doing well today, friend. Hope Anne is doing well as well. I don't know what went on there. Everyone had a regular Starfighters Jamboree. Don't be a poopy. I could see that being something someone says. Hey, don't be a poopy. 1 there, 80 there, that's up, 100. Yeah, what else can I do? It's all industry and manufacture, right? Time's allowed for auto trade. Arms dealer. Yeah, food supplies are off. How complex is it to make guns? Because oh, we didn't refit, nope, stop that. We didn't refit, my asses. Hey, what's your weapon skill? 2 with a potential of 6. That's not bad. Can you start off with a pistol, armored vest, combat stimulant, and a wound dressing? Perfect. Okay. How complex is gun make? Fabricate. It's always going to be plastic, some steel, and some other bips and bops. Not this stuff. Just this stuff. So one more time, it was what? It is industry, arms dealer. It is pistol, SMG, rifle, shotgun, laser pistol. Okay, so none of the stun stuff. And none of the attachments. Not that I'm trying to add new services. I think we've beaten this game mode to satisfaction. Uses power cores. Gross. Oh, all the energy stuff uses power. A whole power core. Energy cell, whatever the crap it's called. I'm alright. I'm actually not making steel right now anyway. That'd be a real pain for me to shift around a bunch of stuff. The Aurora Terminus? Jeez, what great ship names. I love it. More energy cells? You're kidding. Okay. What might be a thing is, what if I do a pirate base next time? That's something I was thinking about. I was going through the difficulty. Nope. Yeah, I need this. Thanks. Oh, select all. There we go, thanks. I was looking through the difficulty, and I wanted to see if it was actually doable. PTK, welcome to the stream. So I wanted to do station, start in space. Next, we'll set it to medium difficulty, and then I'll adjust it. So I don't need any hints. Crew of force, fine. Base starter, that's fine. Solar array. Can I add more containers? Cargo shuttle. I guess not. Oh, here we are. Gosh, I keep forgetting to click that. Okay. So what I wanted was a game that had very little to do with combat, just like as a side conversation. Very little to do with combat, but really heavy on economic difficulty. So crew members base mood, normal. AI ship-to-ship battle strategy, normal. Quests and events, normal. I don't really care about that. Enemies, friends, lovers, that's fine. Faction rules. So what I wanted to do was make everyone hostile except like civilians and military, or maybe military, but make everyone hostile so it's a real heavy. So there's a couple things, like think of it real heavy hostile kind of a thing, or maybe we just shut that off. But I wanted to try, I also wanted to try like an economic game, but there's no like changing of the monies. Rebuilding broken facilities requires resources. Items may break in use. Randomness settings allow start crew customization. Let's say pure randomness. So the only thing you could do for economic stuff is like this, which is how much stuff you're getting. That's kind of boring too. 3-stream streak, welcome friend. Thank you friend, welcome friend. But I don't know if any of this really makes me want to do it again. Oh, I see. Maybe we do this. So pirates, pirate coalition, starting relationship. Friendly, and then you do dirty, right? So slavers, starting relationship. That would be an interesting run, right? That'd be a real interesting run as well. But yeah, I was kind of hoping for something else. And then all that, and then just start. So maybe we do that. I'm not sure. But for right now, for this run, I think I'm pretty darn happy with how this has panned out. Yeah. Pretty darn happy. Pretty darn happy. Getting the rest of that. You get that. Who needs help with the mission? Is it you? Of course it is. Dude, we're just making so much money off of the suffering of slavers. To be clear, slavers. Those that do ill will. This is hilarious. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take more money, sure. Take all that. Take all that. Take all that. Oh, this is... Yes, give medical assistance, have fun. Alright. We just hit an infinite money glitch. Have a slaver ship show up. Have the military destroy the engines. Repair the hull. Infinite money machine. Keep providing medical assistance to... Man, this has to be one of Dante's circles of hell, right? Always being on a ship that it's sealed, the hull is repaired, but you're unable to do anything about, like, you can't take off your suit, you can't go to sleep, you can't do anything. And you just constantly have to reach out to some other ship to provide medical care. So in here, they're just breathing as much as they can. They're going to eat up all the air. Non-stop breathing! And then they leave, they go back to their crap hole, and it's like... Yeah, you're going to finish that level of Dig Dug? Yeah, man. How's our storage? Sweet, sassy molassy. That one's almost full. It's run by Captain Demetheus. I don't get that. That's a reference I don't get. What's that one from? Did we win the game Give Medical Assistance? I sure hope we did. My favorite game. Give award-winning medical care? Love it. Oh, got it. I didn't know if Dometheus was like ancient Roman German leader style guy, something. I don't know. I could see that be a thing. Caesar's left-hand man, because his right-hand man was Brutus, who gave him a knife to the back. Something like that? Something like that. Wasn't sure. There's a lot of history, like, I think I know, but there's even more that I don't know, and being able to admit I don't know a thing is actually really, really great, I think. Yeah. Wasn't sure if there was going to be, like, during the Napoleonic Wars, holy crap, I learned a new thing today. Thank you. Did we get paid? Waiting for shells to finish transporting items. Okay. Was the item the passenger? We got nothing to do on board. Everyone's bored. There's nothing to do on board. How many hull pieces we got? 24? Buddy. Buddy, we got stuff. Let's see here. Yeah? You're not getting that kind of intellect from me. Well, I've been surprised before. You ever have one of them brains that just pops up and it's like blah 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 blah. Wait, how did I know that? How did I know that? Huh, probably video game reference. And then it snaps to your mind later. Oh, right! That's where that reference is from. Yeah, okay, I do remember. Look at that. Look at me being a regular brains haver, huh? Man, they're not gonna let me have brains ever again after today. They're gonna accuse me of abusing my brains. Alright, I don't know if we did the thing. It said it completed. Used fuel service. Here's the funny thing. The rewards I'm getting from the slavers are fuel. The fuel I am selling to the military and the Merchant Federation who blew up the slaver's ship. I'm gonna come down there and I'm gonna mess that up. The Invictus? Alright, where's my dream team? Sleeping. Good boys. Brains. Oh, zombies. Yeesh. Not brains. Brains. Did I build? I never built that utility closet, did I? Huh. Freaking wild. I forgot about that. I was like, gotta build a utility closet. I should really build a utility closet. It would be great if I had utility, just over and over again. Be like, yeah, I should really do that. Just like another oxygen generator, another heating panel, whatever the crap these are called, thermal wall, yeah, whatever. Thermal wall regulators, and a few other things. Now, is it worthwhile for me to put asteroid defense up here? Probably not. Honestly, probably not. It hasn't really been that big of a deal. What's the range of what we've already got? Point defense. Point defense? Fine, keep your secrets. Point defense. Duplicate? Does that work? Yeah, okay. So there's our coverage. It's not the most coverage, and right here would make it more complete, but man, I don't want to run power all the way up here. Seems like a real pain in the rumps. I'm not feeling it. I could put a thing here. And then another thing here. We have 62 core points. You know what? Why not? Okay, you know what? Yeah. I lied. That's what I want to do. That's back seat. Might have built utility closet. Thank you. I will do that. No, I appreciate the reminders, yeah. Little reminders and stuff I don't mind. That's not a problem when it comes to, like, quote-unquote backseat gaming. The stuff that drives me nuts is someone poses an idea, and I'm like, that's a cool idea. I appreciate the idea. I don't want to do that idea. And then person gets, like, counter-mad about, oh, you don't, well, you're just bad at gaming. Okay. I don't think I ever once said I was good at the thing. I was like, to do the thing? That's the extent of the conversation, so I don't care. Oh yeah, go, 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 go. That goes there. Thanks. Okay, get that all built. Incoming ship. A new cargo thing. I don't know what to do with all this money, right? What a way to complain, but I don't know what to do with all this money. Who was hailing me? Tom's request. Please tell me you need like 150 hull blocks. How is this ship still here? Hello there, Spacefarer. Wording roll. Where are we going now? Some resources would you like to ask? 5 hull blocks. Yes, you can have the hull blocks. Appreciate your kind gesture. No problem, friend. Because money is a thing. You have anything I need? Man, so many good stuffs. Honestly, a lot of good stuff on sale. How many power... I'm gonna keep calling them power cells. They're called energy cells. Yeah. Power cores? I've been calling them power cores? Yeah. Ah, that's good coffee. Squeaky chair, good coffee. Okay. What I could do is we could... No, I can't. Okay. There we are. There we go. I'm not too sure what exactly to put up here. Android Collective, hello friend. Hull blocks? I could have sworn the game generally asked for other stuff, but I guess not. I guess not. Memory is a fickle and weird thing. How could you possibly not know to X instead of Y as my personal health? Yes. Yeah, I get that 100%. You just got some carbon on the floor? I'm terrified to look at how much carbon we have. Alright. This is beyond comical. This is literally beyond comical. I don't know what to do with this carbon. Is there a way I can turn carbon into something else? Plastic. I think that's it. We have an ad break in 15 seconds, folks. Please get up, stretch, move around, do the thing. I want you to produce... Is it different orders of 5? Here. Yup. Go ham. Go ham. I don't know how to get rid of this carbon. Yeah. You're not supposed to keep them in the car. It's too hot. Oh, carpet. Carbon. Get it. I get the joke. Or in the words of Philip J. Fry, I get it. Oh, now I get it. Bum, 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 bum. Is there a cutesy way for me to use this space? Wall this off? Maybe not. Maybe not. I'd like to push the medical bay up, but I don't know how worthwhile that is. Maybe it's not worthwhile at all. I really like this layout that we've got going on, though. This has been working out real nice. Are we on food? So many corpses. We have one chimp. We need one more chimp, I think. Then we can get it to combat. Yep, one more. There's no more research we can do, right? Human corpse. Human corpse, android corpse? I know we've got some android corpses. Yeah, boo. Critically low on hull blocks. Well, not only did we donate like 4 hull blocks, we also bought a we're building a bunch. Yeah, we're gonna be a little low on that for a little bit. For sure, for sure, for sure. For sure. The Dannenbrog? I like how I could just see what's going on. I don't have to ask for vision. Once you're at like super great plus friendship or whatever, it just works. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna sell these things one at a time. Yeah, even selling them in groups of 5 is annoying. Sure. Yeah, thanks. Get that done. Oh, it happened. It happened. I need a crew. What's Nedved doing right now? Nedved is working. Guess what, buddy? Okay, and Hat just jumped in for reasons, and now it's drafted. Everyone jumped in, what? Oh, I must have selected everybody. Oh, doesn't matter. They built their hypercore again. Look at that. They're actually smart enough to rebuild. And undraft all, thanks. It got infected. It got uninfected. The freaking table's missing. What did we get out of this guy? Look at all this. This is all the stuff they bought. Infra blocks ready to go. So many weapons. All the illegal stuff we sold them. A ton of body. Yeah, it is. Boom. 123 more items. How much for salvage? Yeah, the ship is mostly intact aside from the table being missing. That's insane. Gosh, what a good windfall. Again. And a new cargo shuttle. Sweet sassy, but it just, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. Hi. Can I have all that? Thanks. I'll take that. We already... Oh, we didn't pop that one. Yeah. I was waiting on this guy, and it happened. Frickin' crazy. Bunch of soft blocks I don't need anymore. Yeah. Look at all this. Are these all energy cells? Raw chemicals? Noble metals? Yeah. So if we do a new run, and we're going to do a nefarious route, I would genuinely like to have the slavers and pirates as friends, because they can deal with illegal goods. Just be real, the Lucky 13. No, it's not. That's a big ship. Okay, here's what I want to do. Weapon systems, missiles. I want to see this work. So, pop a hole right there. Let's see what this does. So someone has to man the weapons, right? Someone has to man the weapons console. Our power's dropping real hard. Okay, the second generator kicked on. Is this not going to do a thing? Ooh, there it is. Yep. There we go. Okay. Can you not destroy that piece? You might not be able to destroy that piece. All right. Let's try here, right in the elbow of the ship. Oh, that is not as impressive as I was hoping that was going to be, but that's okay. How is this one piece of hull this resilient? Okay, you know what? That's fine. Stop firing. Move target. Remove target? Remove target. Okay. Everyone's busy. Everyone's busy. Alright. Okay, that's about what I expected. I was hoping it was going to be a little more... How do I say it? I was hoping it was going to be a little more catastrophic hull failure. And so when you pop a hole, it, like, tears a big wedge into the ship hull, and then we can really see in. So much scrap. New cargo shuttles entered the thing. Great. Let's get all the 74 rubble. Dude, we're gonna be sitting in steel for ages. I'm now just adamant about never building a metal maker or a metal worker, whatever it's called, because we have just so much scrap. Oh my gosh, so much. Okay. Where are we at for stuff? I have steel. Okay, you know what? Stop making energy rods. I don't need more energy rods. Are we almost done working through the biomass? We have 110 biomatter still. Logistics overwhelmed. No crap. More bots, I guess, right? Look at all this. This is crazy. Yeah. No, this is the part of the game I really, really enjoy. This is the fun, for real. Are we still tearing apart the ship? Man, this guy had so much scrap. I don't see anything, but that doesn't mean there's nothing there. Do we have a ship? Nope. And this is full? I'm gonna steal this guy. Get in. We're going screaming. Alright. I want you to dock here. Thanks. Nice doing business with you. Nice doing business with you. Nice doing business with you. Fantastic. Satisfied customers all around. Yup, that's exactly what I wanted to see. That's not what I wanted to see. So, Nico has the plasma blaster. You're gonna attack that way. Okay, that sucked. Y'all trying to shoot through that operations console? That's hilarious. Nope. Move here. You still can't hit that? There we go. I'm just moving it with one person this way, hoping the enemy comes across. And then we just pickle them on the way through. I thought I saw some movement. I did. I did see some movement. They don't want a peace? What's going on here? Did somebody have a mission for this? It's probably timed out by now. This is the what? The Lucky 13. No missions, no missions, no missions. Expired missions. The Invictus. Oh, that's over there. Yeah, that expired ages ago, my friend. Okay, while I'm thinking about things, let's get some research done. We now have a handful of alien bodies, or android bodies, and human bodies. So we're going to do neural augmentation, nanotech augmentation. We've already done almost everything that I wanted for everybody, but I'd like to have that researched. I don't care about the enslavement facility. Might research it just to research it, to say we've done it, but I have no interest in doing any of that. I think I know what's going on with our bots. I think what's happening is they are staying on a ship that disappears. I can't click anything with this thing's ass in the way. Alright, that's fine. There is a way through. Oh, you jerks. You turkey jerkies. Alright, come on. Know thine enemy. Sun Tzu's Art of War. Know thine self. And know thine enemy, and you will win every combat. Though no victory is assured unless your numbers total 40 to 1. Something like that. I might have read that thing. Which is hilarious now, but it's just like, you know, the joking joke of it is like, this is basic combat tactics for rich people. But I get it. It's good to have all that stuff written down. It makes a lot of good, clean sense, right? Okay. Nedved's gonna mess you up, and then you're not gonna like your face anymore, because Nedved's gonna mess you up. Almost. It's almost a one hit. Get this fool! Yeah! Nedved gonna mess you up. Nedved and Nico, the dream team. Maybe. Give it a minute. Messed you up. Gonna say what's what. Is this room full of badness madness also? This room smells like badness madness. No. I knew it! You're a jerk! Get him! Oh, the weapon's jammed! Come on. Yeah, get some. Did we win? Who designed this ship? Open wound? More like open torso. Zen is taking a little cat nap, which is appropriate because that's the name of my cat. I'll take a little sneezy nappy time. They'll come back. They'll be fine. There we go. Or Nedved will be an absolute champion, pick him up and put him into shuttle. Alright, there's another thing. Does anyone, before I look at it, does anyone want to take a gander at how many tons of money we have? In the upper left, we have greater than 99,000 credits. The last time we checked was maybe like an hour ago, and it was about 250,000 or 300,000 or something like that. Would anyone like to take a guess as to how much cash we have? All's FPS, I finally finished getting some results. Yeah. What we did with you, Nedved, is your weapon skill is tapped out at rifles, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. The thing that you get 2 implants. The 2 implants you got have more hit points and more energy. So you are now tankier than anyone else because I put everyone else into like accuracy and stuff. But you don't need accuracy because you got a rifle, and your rifle with the scope gives you a stupid amount of accuracy. So you're actually well designed to take a bunch of hits. Is all this full now? Yep. Full. 1 to full. Full. I'm full. We're full of storage again. As always, I'm going to say more than 2, which is correct. Okay, so I'm pausing the game. We have 382,000 credits. There's nothing I can buy. There's nothing I can build. There's nothing I could do with this money except more trade. I need to move the bathrooms. Do I even need the bathrooms? Okay, so we have 4 bathrooms there. 2 bathrooms there. No bathrooms here. I do want the bathrooms. The bathrooms are going to be a little noisy because they're next to the shield generators. I don't care. I cannot believe I gotta build this out again. I mean, I can. Because this is how I play video games. Like, I love the storage, the logistics game, all that. LG. ELG. The G. How you doing, man? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you've gotten some good rest. You mentioned that you were happy to be home in your bed yesterday. I mean, that's a fair statement for anyone to say, but I hope you're recovering well and such. I hope things are going all right. I think I designed it like this. Yeah, something like that. Who said that space is uncorrupted by capitalism? You know what? I honestly would appreciate if there were more philanthropic things that could be done. But you don't pay your crew. There's no such thing as payment. You don't pay anyone anything. We don't tax people. Like, there's not a lot I could do with just a big fat pile of money. This game mode did have some stuff. We were able to purchase shares in a joint mining venture. And we've done all that. Like, we got so much. We have so much. But yeah, it feels weird to be in a society that has the late game capitalism kind of like, that's, you know, Earth is ruined and we're leaving it. And that's not an accident. Storage is full. Yeah, it's crazy. I went home from work early today. I just can't with my new boss. I said it was due to my tooth. You want to give me their phone number? I'll strip them. I'll talk them down. Be like, hey man, you don't mess with LG, right? You don't mess. They're gonna be like, who the hell is this? I'm like, who the hell are you? Yeah, don't mess with LG. End of conversation. All right, good chat. Good chat, ding dong. Would that work? Probably not. No, probably. You know, probably not. I'd probably get like, oh no, don't move. I'd probably get like super arrested or something. 1, 2, 3. Actually, right there is perfect. So this goes like this. 3 there. Awesome. If we want to move the hospitals around, we can, but get that built if you would. Oh, the utility closet. Right. It's the boat again. Yeah, well met. I want an oxygen generator. Generator. I want a heat dollary do. Perfect. I want a water vapor. I don't know if I need another water vapor matron, but we're gonna build another water vapor matron. And then I need a gas scrubber Madoo. Gas scrubber Madoo. I get some plants, a little greenery for the scenery. Yeah, it looks weird. Looks weird. Moo. I don't know why I said moo when I placed it, but it doesn't really matter. Hey, the cerebellar halo and the cerebral cap. Cool. Two things I'm never gonna use. No, I'm not. I'm also currently playing 2 other complex mods. I also want to get into Hextorio. Let me show you Hextorio. That's freaking crazy good. We have this mod hosted on the Megacycle Entertainment game servers. And this one's a lot of fun. It's supposed to be like trade. It's a trade heavy mod. It's very fun. We got a lot of folks playing it pretty crazily. I honestly thought they were going to beat it within a week with how fast they were on about it. My ass's dragon had an accident. That's hilarious. My ass's dragon had an accident. That was funnier than I thought that was gonna be, actually. Okay, we're done with the Lucky 13. Is there a bunch of scrap to be had? Get all the rubble. Another cargo shuttle. Wowee. We need to expand this out. We need way more industry. I need 5 recyclers. 4 recyclers? I need at least 4 recyclers, yeah. For this to get anywhere logically. If you could build that out like that as a start, that'd be great, thanks. Did that happen? It happened, okay. Absolutely insane. What is this? The Cosmo Forge? Oh yeah, it's still just a derelict thing. I'm gonna save. It's been a hot minute since we've done that. Hey. It's another really hot... Well, it's not hot, but it is another really, really humid day. It's just time for naps. That's all today is gonna do, just time for naps. But the problem is, in about 5 hours, we're gonna get some real weather. So I'm just zoning out a little bit, checking on that. Want to make sure I'm... I think the phrase to make it sound cool is being weather aware, right? Is it construction? Heck yeah, it's construction. We got a lot to do. Really need this pulled out. You could send the rain this way? Yeah, would be delighted to. Today, tomorrow, and Friday is gonna be messy, I think is what the weatherman says. A right bit of messy. We'll see. Important to pay attention. But if I'm zoning out, that's what's going on. No path to a tools facility. There's one right here, friend. We should probably build another tools facility, though. That's not a bad complaint. One right there makes a lot of sense. Other side of the base, sure. Unrelated, but I'm still mourning my streak. Usually can keep it if you're late, if you watch the recording of the day, but because secondary stream was less than 10 minutes, it didn't register. Yeah, I really wish there was a better way to control that. One of my normal gripes about systems like this is it doesn't give the power to the streamer. What I would honestly love is like maybe a check that says, hey, you had an interrupted stream. Do you want people to still keep their stream? I'd be like, yeah, I don't care about that. Yeah, my internet crashed like 4 or 5 times on Monday? What's today? Wednesday? It's Wednesday? On Monday. On Monday. On, off, on, off, on, off. I'm like, we're gonna raid somebody. And then what happened is we raided somebody, and it said there were 19 people watching, and one person came with, and that one person was me. So the raid didn't even work. So I went into the chat, and I'm like, yeah, raid time, I brought my whole crew. And it was just me, and the streamer was like, it only says you raided with one person. I mean, thank you for that, that's really sweet, but it only says there's one person. I'm like, dang, nabbit, blabbit, dang it, cheese wheel, I don't know. Yeah. So that's what happened. I felt real bad about that too. Prisoner, visitor, slave, refugee. This is for anybody. This is for anybody. So permissions, also for crew. Also for crew. Cool, thanks. And now this goes away, and we need to like, I'm not joking, I need to triple our logistics. This guy can get moved there, sure, great. Let's do that. I maybe not need to triple logistics. I do need more storage, though. That is for sure. Maybe we take these, move them over here, rearrange a little bit. We'll see. I don't know how I want the layout to be yet. We'll see. Fresh start is a fresh start. Yes, absolutely. I know, like, there's also a lot of streamers that really get wrapped up into that too, but like, I don't care. It's all good. Anytime anyone shows up, I'm always just real delighted about it. Yikes. Yeah, more storage. Once this gets built, we'll bust this out. And we're gonna do more things, I guess. Is this just full of garbage? 165 carbon that no one wants to buy. Yeah. How are we doing on making plastic? How much plastic do we have? 40 plastic. Sweet, sassy molassy. Can, hey, friend. Hey, friend, do you want a bunch of plastic? Can I? Oh my god, I have so much energy. And you won't buy plastic? Yeah, you will. Nice. Good answer. Good answer to buying a bunch of my plastic. I don't need 465 ice. Sweet. Gosh. I really don't care for me, but I thought it might affect your earnings. It probably does. It probably does. My stake in this whole thing is I'm gonna play games anyway. And I like being social, and this is like my way to be social. I'll go out to like a bar or something, hang out with some friends. Fine. That's not like an issue. I could be public. But like this is where I think my energy really thrives. This is where I really get to like hyper focus into something and it's not socially awkward. That's maybe like the biggest thing. This is one of those things I can hyper fixate on and like really dive in mentally. And it's like I'm getting really wrapped into a thing. And that's socially acceptable for me to do that, right? Because I'm definitely not trying to alienate anybody. I want to make sure everyone's at the table and everyone's feeling good and everyone feels included. But like this is one of those things that's like, oh, John's not paying attention. I'm playing video games. Makes sense. It happens, right? And then also, you know, I don't really care too much about the ratings. I've always said before, like, this is what I'd love to do for like a career. Is like meet people, talk to people, play video games, share things we're passionate about. What part of this game do you like? What part of this game do you not like? What do you enjoy about video games? What do you not like about, just talking to people. I find this to be like exhilarating. Absolutely exhilarating. I like it a lot. Sure, here's more hull blocks. We appreciate your kind gesture. No problem. Did we get... Make sure we got everyone cleaned up. Is LG equipped? LG has a weapon of 1, yep. And I think we've already taken care of my asses. My ass needs to research weapons. We have no shields. We're in a nebula. Okay, that makes sense. The CNHS stays crispy in milk. What time is it? It's almost bedtime for them. Should we get the second string? Let's get the... Oh, I don't have any ships. Never mind. Here I think I'm in a good spot to do some derelict hunting, and it's just like, I don't have any crew, I can't do anything, I don't have more ships. The answer isn't more ships, is it? I don't think so. Well, we're surrounded by military alliance and civilians, and Android Collective. Come on, send me another slaver ship so we can punch it in the face. John's into video games? Man, you learn something new every day, right? You might not know this about me personally, but I like to fancy myself, and of course I've got like suspenders. I'm doing, so imagine me with like suspenders. Fire, where? Okay, that's a problem. Thank you, Gothic, well done. So imagine me like heavyset gentleman with suspenders on. I reckon that I might find myself a little bit more of a connoisseur of these videographical novels. You all might refer to these as video games, but I found these to be an essential part of the human living experience. Just, I use what is canonically called a lot of $5 words, right? Another way to say it is I talk a lot, but I don't really say much. That's another way to say that. If someone could repair this one chunk of wall that got yeeted into the nether, that'd be awesome. I find myself to be regularly at a precipice of entertainment and enjoyment, unable to find any monetary value in such, but also an enrichment of emotional experience. Just keep... My ass, you need to fix this. Or don't. Someone will fix this, right? Someone will fix this wall. It's not healthy for that wall to not be there. Yeah, it's so much crew. Yeah, I need more. I need more. Can I get another, like, is anyone hiring? Is anyone trade allowed? Hire dismiss crew allowed. Crew available for hire. That's, yep. Hi, how you doing? I need 2 more people at a minimum. You're now talking to civilians. I like to hire a crew member. The Ninon? Good construction, good zest, good perception. Yeah, it's very much an ask someone else to do. I am picking them up. If anyone wants to be in the game, let me know. We've got a new crew member. Ninon. You already have gun and stuff. That is the best aptitude you're going to have is the SMG. That is correct. Ninon. Cosmic Turtle. Yeah, you could be in here. You were the carrier for a while, and you didn't really get a chance to be a part of the thing. So Ninon is also not done being equipped. Armored vest, which you already have. Combat stimulant. And nano wound dressing. Perfect. You are Cosmic Turtle. And you are purple because you're third shift. Cool. Done. Do I have the tactical grip? Hold on. No, I don't have a tactical grip. That's fine. The Lone Gunman. Look at all this trade happening just immediately. You are mortal now, too. Every time I hear and see the ship, The Lone Gunman, I think of the song Big Iron by Morty. No, I can't think of the name now. I think I was out of fruits a while ago. Yeah, we're pretty low on fruit. I'm gonna pick that up. Let's do a little more trading. Hi. Fruit? I saw some fruit in there. Heck yes, thank you. Energy cells. 27. IVs. 42. We're good on that. Yeah, pick that up. The only character that's died so far in this entire run has been me. I got the giggled. You'll buy energy scrap at a premium. I have so much to scrap. Yeah, just get that out of here. Thanks. Okay, we almost done with the expansion? Kind of. We're getting there. The enslavement facility, the slave collar, the blah, blah, blah. Okay. Again, crap I super don't care about, but if we could finish out the research, that'd be nice. We do have hydroponics set up, yeah. Alien hive core, evolving alien hive core. Hold on, let me see what this is about. Alien hive core. Okay, we could do that research. Yep. We're missing one chimp. Can't do any of that. We've done every other research, so now it's just nickel and dime stuff. I wanted to wait until stuff settled before I added more hydroponics. But yeah, we could probably bust this out and start taking more room for the farm. I wonder how this is going to work. Just delete like that. I think it'll normalize, but it might take a while. Yeah, it's normalizing real nice. Dangerous gases are being worked out. CO2 is being worked out. Awesome. Okay, duplicate. This is also the biggest farm I've ever built. Another new cargo shuttle. Look at that. There has to be some mechanism to deal with all this extra freight. I don't know what it is. Did we do with the no, we didn't deal with that yet. We haven't messed with the Stays Crispy. Oh yeah, I didn't mess with the Stays Crispy and milk because I've got too much stuff going on. Ah, that's why that doesn't work. Nope. Yes, yes. Permissions. Thank you. Unset also for crew. Your prisoners. Set prisoners. Set refugee. Your refugee. Okay, set slaves. Your slaves. Set visitor. Here. Oh, no. Oh, I wasn't done with that. No. You jerk. And then did we also do set also for crew? Perfect. Okay. That should be, yep, immediately started to be used. Fantastic. Survivor's Hope Samsui Woman. That's the 4th time we've seen that ship name. Yep, that's already derelict. Thank you. Is that another new cargo ship? It sure is, friends. It sure is. Yep, come on down. I think we're getting to a point where the game slowly spins out of control. Lark, gotta go. See you later. No worries, friend. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I do. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're generally at a point where this is starting to slowly spin out of control. Which I don't mind. We should talk about other games I want to play, yeah? Let's talk about that. So there's one game that's been catching my mind a little bit. I don't know if this one's good or not. I've heard good things. It's called Monsters Are Coming. It is a tower survivor roguelike, and it has like kind of a mobile-based feel. I like the mobile-based feel of it, and a little more roguelite-ish. A little more action-y as a thing. But it kind of, you know, the mobile base, that whole genre strikes my interest real hard. Another one that I want to play is, again, Volcanoids. Haven't played Volcanoids for a while. Volcanoids. I've been posting videos on YouTube. We've been playing with Was it Unfearful Shark? Unflinching Shark? And Sandwich Man. And we've been doing speed runs, and that's been a lot of fun. A while ago I played Volcanoids. I played I called it Zerg mode. I cut the enemy's damage by 50%, but to make it fair, I boosted the enemy spawn rate by 500%. And it was wave after wave after wave of enemies. What I think I want to try now is the same premise, but I don't want to lower their damage. We'll play normal difficulty, and I want to see how that's going to work. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Yes, you can have some energy cells because you're about to be nixed from the game. So where are they? Slavers. Yep, we repaired their ship, I guess. Pleased with service. Oh, amazed they're not getting attacked. Oh, is it just civilians? Merchant Federation. Oh, the only people that hate the slavers are the freaking military? Okay. Well, if the military shows up, that's going to be hilarious. Yep, we fixed their stuff. Repair satisfaction. Volcanoids is a lot of fun. And if I was to play it myself, I wouldn't try to speedrun. I'm happy with what I accomplished speedrun-wise. Is that military? Oh, that's Android. Yeah, you like mobile bases too? Yeah, it's a lot of fun, isn't it? I think it's a lot of fun. How are we doing on these build-ups? Okay. I think we're done with this. Okay. I absolutely want... I absolutely want 4 of these. I also want a metal maker now. Metal refinery. Why are you so fat? Don't fat shame your facilities, but why are you so fat? Ah, nothing stacks correctly in this stupid place. It's fine. This should get rotated and skewed. Rules, select all, empty. Thanks. Why are you so fat? This looks like that. And that. And I'm definitely gonna need more hull. Yeah, Volcanoid's run of what I'm talking about would very much be let's see if this would work. I'm out of infra. I'm honestly out of infra. I mean, again, that makes perfect sense considering how much I've been buying. Infra? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Thanks. Awesome. Righteous. Good on fruits now, I think. Don't need organs anymore. I don't needs no more monster meat. I'm gonna get rid of bandages and get rid of some of this. There we go. There's so much rubble. A cargo shuttle has entered this sector. You don't say. Okay. Thanks. There's a couple of mobile-based games that HatDatSat pointed us to. The unfortunate thing is they're all locked behind. You gotta create an account for a thing, or now they've been, like, ruined. And when Hat found them and Hat played them, they sounded like really, really cool games, but, like, these are years ago, and now it's like, ugh. Sad. No power network. Yep, I am gonna work on that. This can sit right here. This can get moved like that. This can get moved like that. Perfect, thank you. Can get this all cleaned up real nice. Duplicate. Something like that. Get started, please. Okay. Recycle. Wait. Ooh, don't scrap the blocks. Ooh, okay. Glad I looked. Yeah, I don't want to scrap any... is it the same conversion rate? It's worse. Okay, fine. Rebel scrap. Okay, thanks. Full scrap. I wish I could copy things. Scrap. Did I get it all? I don't know if I got it all. No, 6. Okay, perfect. This. Mantle, thanks. What's your problem? We're out of steel again. Dang it, man. I'm working on it. It's gonna take a minute for that to normalize. I'll take your 9 steel. Thank you. A bunch of ice. Organs and monster meat. Trading stuff seems very futile with how much of an influx we're getting, right? Infra hull. What? I'm missing some stuff here. We have no infra. We have no tech. Please start with that. Thanks. Okay, now storage. So small storage. We're gonna stick some small storages here, like this. So this is gonna be for ores. I wish I could really set the rules before it's deployed, but that's okay. So that's ores. Then I'm gonna need a bigum boy storage here, somehow arranged, and that's gonna be all the junk. Oh, that actually works out. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Perfect. 5 infra? Dude, how? Why? And then how again? Yeah, we get busy. We get busy. No, thanks. Okay, is there anyone else I could trade with? The Unine Reaper? Unine? Reaper, I guess. We have almost 500,000 credits. Yeah, I can go a little ham on buying stuff. Fruit. Okay, thanks. And everyone was busy. All blocks? Yep, I knew it the second you said something. I knew it. When we get scrap, I want to snap my fingers and have it disappear. 6, got it. New cargo shuttle. Alright, come on down. Yep. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Away. We got a bunch of trades going, finished. Okay, this gets dismantled, thank you. This is going to be select all. No more. But bring to me. Cool, that takes care of that. This, select all. No more, or eject, I guess. And then I just want you to have the ores. Or bring to me. Okay, cool. Starting to help out a little bit here. Get the stuff where the stuff's gotta be stuff, right? It's all the way there. I don't know what else I need for this room in particular. That connects all that. That connects all that. Now see, they're chilling in here without the suits, which they can do if they feel it's safe enough. It's not gonna be safe enough. This is gonna be a bit of a problem. There's no oxygen generation in here, by the way. That's pulling out all the scrap. That's gonna be a minute. Gonna be a minute. Should I put a couch in the hot room? I don't think that's smart. Insufficient resources, chemicals. Okay. Are we not doing chemicals? We are. Yeah. It's doing the thing. Yeah, a second raid from you this week. Amazing. Thank you, friend. How was Path? Yeah, there we go. We're gonna do this as well. Do it both ways. That's that. There we go. Did I do it right? Boom, we did it. Awesome. Pat is playing Path 2. They're playing it hardcore, which is just impressive. That's a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, I don't... it's, again, another game that I like to just watch some folks play it. I don't think I'm going to get back into it. I think I really enjoyed Path 1, and I bought Path 2 when it came, you know, when it started, and it was like, buy it for 30 bucks, and then you get 30 bucks of in-game credit. I'm like, I support these developers. This is great. No arguments from me. This is awesome. So that was really cool, but Hat is playing hardcore with different, what are they called? Exiles? They're not called, I guess they could be called classes or whatever, but different exiles and stuff, and that's really, really fun. So check out Hat That's Hat, for real. We've met Hat. We've talked about Hat to quite some length, for sure. Yeah, if you've seen my channel, you've seen Hat's channel. But yeah, absolutely. If you haven't, if this is your first time here and you've never heard, and you're like, what's a Hat? What's a Hat That's Hat? And I'm like, I'll tell you right now. They are a fine, fine streamer. Engaging. They know how to play the games they're playing. It's really cool. Yeah. Got Act 1 and 2 done with a monk. That's dope. Yeah, I've wanted to really dive into and watch more of your Druid run as well. I have not been able to give that a proper gander. But, no, awesome. You're buying all this. Oh, I didn't set up the new hydroponics. We built them. I didn't set them up, though. Artificial meat as well. We could tamp this down by the 6. Okay. We tried to take a scientific approach to consumption and production, and that's not going to work. So, meat, root, and fruit. And this is going to be a little skewed. So what was the actual conversion rate? Servings. It is, we need 2 root for every 1 fruit, for every half meat, and nuts and seeds. So it should be 1 fruit, 2 root, and 1 of everything else. This is going to be, so we're going to tamp that down. Fruit, 2 root, a meat, and a nut. That's a rough take on what it is, but that's what it is. So fruit, 2 root. We can adjust the diet. But I'll do it this way. Yep, let's do it this way. This is fine by me. This gets us pretty close. I see correctly that the space outside of the wall is larger as well. Yes, we've expanded twice this session so far. I'll give you a really quick tour once I get these hydroponics set up. For entertainment, we should probably start thinking about beer. So this got pulled up and about. The field of view space around you. No, I think the playing field's been about the same size. It might look bigger because there's not a billion ships in here. We've been getting more and more errors that people can't join in this sector because the sector is too fat with folk. There's just too much stuff going on. It's too good. Also pulled this out a bit more. Doubled up our recycling industry. Is this full? Of course it is. Let's do some bad mental math, shall we? This is about 100. This is 50. This is 160 total. This is 60. Let's call that 220. So I don't need more storage. Yeah, 216. That's about right for the mental math, yeah. The Morning Wolf. How much biomass do we have? 116. The number's not going down. It's just not. It's as crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But we're coming to reaching the end, I think, of the practicality of this game mode. We're at 500,000 credits. our storages are just bursting. We've got a bunch of crew now. We've got to have at least like 22 crew at this point. And we could keep going. Like, there's more room to be had. Let me show you the maximum space we can do. Everything in the green is the maximum amount of room we have for this to be considered one contiguous ship. We're using about half. And even the half that we've claimed, there's nothing built in here, there's nothing built in here. We can keep expanding to go, just go. Realistically, meh? Meh? Okay, so taking a second here, checking the weather. It's currently about 10 a.m. It looks like we're going to get the brunt of the business at about 1 p.m. I originally thought it was going to be about 3 p.m. But yeah, it's coming a little closer. Good day, Uxie. Hello, friend. I'll have to go lurk around the house before I get some sleep. No problem. Hey, thanks again for the raid, Hat. Really appreciate it. Please get some rest. Another well-deserved rest from an amazing stream. I'm so glad I'm able to catch you. I caught you a little bit before I went to bed, then I caught you a little bit this morning as well. Yeah. Absolutely. Thanks again for everything. Really appreciate it. Yeah. I'm trying to think about what we want to do today, time-wise. I don't think I want to start something super complex upside of 11-hour stream. Yeah, I know, absolutely. I wish I had that kind of stamina. I just don't. After about the 8 hours, I'm like, I'm hungry, I'm tired. I want somebody to rub my belly, and I want tacos. And I can't do that while I'm streaming, so... No, I wish I had that kind of stamina. That's great. So... trying to think of what I want to do here. I think we've got about 2 hours before I need to make a decision on what I want to do with this weather, which isn't terrible. I think I want to keep streaming. I'm already prepared. I've already done all the prep work. I've taken down my solar panels. I've packed 2 to-go bags, two bug-out bags. The only thing I really got to do is, like I said, change my, like, pop in a shower for 5 minutes, just, you know, reset mentally, put the cats in carriers, get the carriers in the car, go to shelter if that's what needs to happen. So I think I'm safe. I wouldn't mind something like Vulcanoids. I'm kind of feeling. Maybe we could make some real good distance in 2 hours with that. Normal difficulty, but 500% enemy spawn ratings. I think that might be fun. Something a little more mobile basey. Really feeling that vibe, that mobile base vibe. I would go back to Tycoon and Factorio, but I'm too hooked on Warptorio and Warp Drive Machine and stuff like that, I think. I'll just say this, we'll play this for like another 10 minutes. Is there anything anyone wants to see from this game mode specifically? Yeah, today, tomorrow, and Friday are red flag tornado advisories, yeah. And we had a bunch of nonsense in April, and it's June right now for those seeing this video. May was relatively calm, but April was nuts. I think I went to my mom is in an apartment complex, and she has a parking garage, like a reinforced parking garage or whatever. So I just hung out in there with the cats. Not the best thing ever, but like, I really care about my cat babies. My cutie babies, I love my cutie babies. That's kind of why. If it was just me, I'm like, I'll just sit in a bathroom with the door shut. That's fine, but I love my cutie babies. Yeah, thank you. So, I'm not paranoid about the weather. I'm not like, we're all gonna die. That's not really it. It's just I like to make sure I'm aware, folks are aware, whatever. Yeah, if there's anything folks want to see in this game mode, let me know. Otherwise, I think this is kind of a complete thing. Over 500,000 credits. Yeah, it's just more and more and more and more, which is fun. But I'm thirsty for something a little else. Oof, be safe. Thank you. I do appreciate that. So yeah, we'll probably switch over to Vulcanoids in a few minutes here. We have an ad break. Actually, this will be perfect. We got an ad break right now. So So what I'll do is I'll wrap this up. During the ad break, I'll transition over to Vulcanoids. But yeah, get up, move around, get a stretch on, the whole thing. Let's go ahead and save. That is Alpha Station done. For those of you on the YouTube side, this is where the video will end. I think this is a good end to the season. So thanks again for joining me, and I hope to catch you all next time.